let's learn a little bit about parallel and perpendicular lines. Two lines are parallel if they never meet, and it means that they're going exactly the same direction. Like this line here, woo, and this line here, woo. They're at the same angle, they're going the same direction, and even if you extended these lines forever, which is what a line goes forever, they would never meet. They would always be the same distance apart. How sad. And we show that they're parallel by drawing arrows that go the same way. So that means that this line and this line are parallel. They'll never meet. Sometimes it's handy to be able to write this, to communicate this to another mathematician. We could say it in words as the line from A to B is parallel to the line from C to D, but that gets very annoying very quickly. So we can write this as the line AB is parallel to, these two lines means is parallel to the line CD. So that's how a mathematician will read that. Line AB is parallel to line CD. And I suppose the opposite of being parallel is that two lines are perpendicular if they intersect at right angles. So they intersect, which means they cross, and they cross at 90 degrees. We can show this with a little square at the intersection like this to show that this angle here is exactly 90 degrees. We write this, very similar. This is saying that AB is perpendicular to CD. So line AB, this symbol means is perpendicular to CD. If we're given facts like this, we can convey a lot, even in just a very small amount of space. We can convey so much information with this way of writing things. We're given here that points A, B, C, D, and E, so there are 5 points. You know what? Points A, B, C, and D, there are 4 points, satisfy the following statements. AB is perpendicular to CD, and so on throughout the statements. I'm not even given a question here, but if this was part of a bigger question, the first thing that I would do is to draw a diagram so you can see it, so you can see what this looks like. So that's what I'm going to focus on. Even though there's no question here, if this was part of a bigger question, surely you'd want to see what it looks like. So let's start drawing. We can draw some points A and B and C and D. I notice here this first statement says that they are perpendicular. So I will draw 2 perpendicular lines. This line can be AB and this line might be CD. Maybe these points are elsewhere, I don't really know. I'll do a rough sketch first and then I'll make it better later. All right, so I've got line AB is perpendicular to CD. This statement here says AD is parallel to CB. AD is this line that goes through A and also goes through D. And CB is this line that goes through C and goes through B. And it says that these are parallel. So I can show that by drawing a little arrow on each of them. You'll notice my diagram is not very good. These lines are not parallel. You can see if I extended them, they would meet about here somewhere. So I haven't drawn a very good diagram, but I'll draw a rough sketch first and then I'll make it better. All right, so my third statement is that AC is parallel to BD. AC is this one here, the line that goes through AC, and BD is this line here. And this statement says that they're parallel. Well, I could just do a line like that, an arrow on each of them. But then, hang on, I'm going to change the color of my pen because my pen is the same color as these lines. Purple, that's a nice color. Is this line here, AC, is AC parallel to AD? No, they're not parallel. They're not pointing the same way, but it looks like it because I've got a single arrowhead on them. So to make it clear that these are in pairs, you know, AC is parallel to this one, BD, I can put 2 little arrows on this one and 2 little arrows on this one to show that they are a match. They are parallel to each other. And this one, AD and CB, are also a match. They're parallel to each other. Now that I've drawn my rough sketch, sort of get an idea how everything links up, I can make it a little bit better. The biggest problem for me is that this line, CB, and this line, AD, they don't look parallel. So I can draw a neater one where these lines are parallel. And then I have a beautiful sketch showing all of the information that we were given.